Morning, this is Angela with Do-It-Yourself Soap Kits, and today we are using the beginner soap kit to make our first batch of soap. So right now we are going to mix our lye water solution. I'm going to actually go ahead and do this one first and measure out my lye and water. So what I need first is 2.2 ounces of lye. Make sure your digital scale, your scales is to 0, and that's in ounces. And you're going to pour out 2.2 ounces of water. It's 2.2. And make sure that you're using distilled water. And then I'm going to pour out 5.28 or 5.3 ounces of sodium hydroxide, also known as lye. Okay, so now we're going to put on our gloves, our masks, and our goggles as we stir the lye into the water. Always stir the lye into the water. And always wear your mask because it does get fumes and you will start coughing. So I have my mask on and then my goggles. So put all 3 of those on. And just stir a little bit at a time, slowly. Fragrance oil. This batch is going to be guava berry goji. Whatever fragrance you're using, measure out 0.8 to 1 ounce of fragrance. And that is 1 ounce for me. Oh, it smells so good. If you're using any colorants or anything of that nature, like micas, oxides, pigments, you want to go ahead and have those mixed and set to the side. Today we're going to actually hand store our batch because a lot of people with this beginner kit might not have a hand mixer. And a hand mixer or hand blender does come in really helpful. because it speeds up the saponification process and allows you to pour your soap mixture into your mold a lot faster. But what if you're a beginner soap maker and you don't want to or can't afford to invest in a hand mixer at this time? Before there were hand mixers, there was good old-fashioned hand stirring. So that is what we're going to do today, and then you'll get to see the process of all of that, going from beginning to the end, and then we're going to pour it in our mold. So our oils are 103.5. I let it microwave in the microwave for about 30 seconds because all my oils were already liquid. It's really hot here in Southern California, so my oils stay room temperature at this time. If you live in a colder climate or you're watching this at a different time other than summertime, and you have solid coconut oil, solid palm oil, and whatever else solid oils you have, you want to go ahead and either double boil them or put them in the microwave. And you want your oils and your lye mixture to be within the same range of about 10 degrees. So the lye water is 108 and the oils are 103. So that's perfect. We're going to go ahead and mix. And I have my good old trusty hand whisk. And that is it. So let's get started. Make sure that you're not standing directly above your container as you're stirring, or you'll catch some of those fumes as well. And then always make sure that you're in a place by yourself. No children, no pets, no significant others. You see how it's slowly becoming clear? That's what you want. You're going to let this sit until it gets between 100 and 120 degrees. So again, you're going to let this sit until it's between 100 and 120 degrees. In a larger bowl, you're going to measure out your oils. You're going to measure out 0.8 ounces of sweet almond oil, 0.5 ounces of castor oil, 2.5 ounces of coconut oil, 9.7 ounces of olive oil, and 2.5 ounces of palm oil. You're going to set this aside. Now that your oils in water and lye solution are around the same temperature, you're going to pour your lye and water solution into your oils and begin to stir. Now this is going to take a long process and a lot of muscle, so begin to stir, stir, stir until you reach a light trace. Giving you a close-up shot of the stirring action. Basically at this time you're just stirring, stirring, stirring. Making a homemade soap this way is very labor intensive, so you will be using your whisk for at least an hour or so to reach trace. Reaching trace is when you see the soap lift off of itself and then leave a trail in the soap batter, and that's when you know that you've reached trace. Once you've reached trace, you will want to go ahead and pour your essential oil or fragrance into your soap mixture, and then whisk some more until it's fully incorporated. Once it's been fully incorporated, then you can pour your soap mixture into your mold. And then once you have molded it, you will cover it up and let it sit for 24 hours. And then the next day, then you will go ahead and unmold it and let it sit and cure for 4 to 6 weeks. is the next day. I let it sit in the mold for 24 hours, and so I'm basically removing the soap from the mold and setting it out. What I like to do is to set it out for about 12 hours so that it can firm up, and then I will go ahead and set it on my curing station for the next 4 to 6 weeks before using. Never miss an update. Connect with us on Facebook and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tutorials each week. Interested in making your own natural bath and body care products? Visit our website at diysoapkits.etsy.com, where you'll find this beginner soap kit and many more kits.